Hey, you guys. No. Excuse all of the camera movement. I just want to make sure I get it right because I actually have a tripod now. So, there we go. So, hello. You can see me well. Welcome. Welcome to my first live video of the year. Thank you to those of you who supported me all last year, supported the brand, supported everything that I do. Thank you to all of my wonderful and amazing fans connected to me here. Thank you to all of my wonderful and amazing clients and customers. I love you guys so much. Again, this is my first video for 2017, and I want to take this time to first say Happy New Year to you and your family. I hope that you made it into the new year safely. For those of you, if this is your first time tuning into one of my broadcasts, I'm just going to introduce myself. My name is Valencia, and I am the style educator. I own and operate an image consulting firm based out of Connecticut, and we educate and we empower women to take control over their individual style. I do have male clients, so fellas, I'm not discriminating on you, but we do work mainly with women. And so, as you can see, the title of the video is Take Stock. And so, I'm going to share a story with you guys, and then I'm going to get into some great tips that I want to share with you that are going to be able to help you take control of your style in the new year. And so, growing up, wait, let me make sure I put my phone on Do Not Disturb because if somebody calls, it's going to interrupt it. So I meant to do that. I'm sorry. Why isn't it letting me do it? Oh, man, I hope nobody calls while I'm doing this. See. Hold on one second, you guys. I'm trying to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. It's not letting me. Okay. It's not letting me do it, but it's all good. So, growing up in my household with my mom, everybody has their different New Year's Eve rituals and different things that they like to do prior to bringing in the new year. One of the things that my mother always taught me was to declutter my house. And at the time when I was living with her growing up, it would absolutely be to declutter my room. And one of the other things that she really put a lot of emphasis on was to make sure that I didn't go into the new year with dirty clothing. And so thinking about that this New Year's, it made me think about our wardrobe. And when you think about your clothing and everything that you wore for the year 2016, it's something that your style is pretty much what you're used to, the different clothing. It's some things that you're used to wearing, wherever the stores and things like that you're shopping from is just become completely normal for you. And it's also become comfortable for you. So you shop at the same stores, you buy the same shirts or the same pants. You really have gotten to a place where the certain things that you've purchased all year and the things that you've worn all year is exactly where you've been. And so as we go into the new year, and thinking about decluttering and thinking about all of those things and starting over and starting fresh, because a lot of people reference the new year as a new beginning or starting over and things like that. So when you think about your current style and your current wardrobe, moving into 2017, I want you to start to begin to think of how you want to show yourself this year for 2017. What is the image that you want to share with everyone else when you think about yourself? It should definitely be something new, something fresh, something, that's more enhanced than what it was for the year 2016. And I always recommend my clients getting their closet organized every 6 months. When you go from season to season, it's the best way to do it. But if you're someone that, didn't know that, or if you're someone that obviously doesn't have a personal image consultant, then the new year is a great time to begin to start over and start fresh with your wardrobe. And, one of the things that you should be doing is absolutely taking a day, taking some time. Some of you are out of work today, others of you aren't. And so, therefore, you need to take some time over the weekend and you need to really begin to assess your entire wardrobe. I am talking about your clothing, your shoes, your accessories, everything that you own in your closet, in your dresser drawers, every piece of clothing that you have. You need to take the time to assess it. And while you're assessing it, I want you to ask yourself some questions while you're doing that. The first question that I want you to ask yourself while you're analyzing your clothing is, can you fit it? Like literally, the jeans that you own, the shirts that you own, the shoes, can you actually fit those things? And when I say fit, I mean, do they really fit you? I'm not talking about things that you have to squeeze yourself into or things you have to force yourself into. I'm really talking about clothing that actually fits you. If it doesn't fit you, it's time to get rid of it. The second thing that I want you to ask yourself while you're analyzing your clothing is, do you like it? Is it something that you really, 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 truly like? Something that you love, I should say. Is it something that you love? So, are you absolutely in love with the jeans that you own? Are you absolutely in love with the sweaters that you own? Are you absolutely in love with the handbags that you own? If you're not, if you don't love it, if you just kind of look at it, you're like, it's okay, then it's definitely something. It's time to move on. It's time to put those things to the side. And the third thing that you should ask yourself is, does it like you? So obviously, yeah, you may like the pair of jeans or the jeans that you own, or you may like the sweaters that you own. Hey, Eb, Happy New Year. Thank you for joining. Obviously, you're going to like and love the jeans that you own or the pocketbooks that you own or even the accessories that you own. But here's the catch. Does it love you back? You know what I mean? Does your clothing love you back? And when I say that, I'm meaning, does it fit your body type? Does it accentuate the better parts of your body? Because here's the thing, we have a lot of influence on our style and on our wardrobe. That influence comes from many different places. You could absolutely see one of your colleagues or see one of your friends wearing something, and because it looks good on them, you immediately say, hey girl, where'd you get your shoes from? Or where'd you get your pants from? Or where'd you get that dress from? And you go to the store and you buy it because it's in your size, but then it just doesn't fit you right. It just doesn't look good on you because it's not for your body type. You know what I mean? Whatever looks good on her or whatever looks good on him, and even though it's available in your size, it doesn't mean that it's going to love you back. Thank you so much for sharing my video, Ab. I appreciate that. And so, does it accentuate your body? Again, just because it looks good on your friend, you and your friend have two different body types. This is something that a lot of people never ever think about. It's not that you can't love or like something that your friend wears. You have to absolutely make sure that it's something that's going to work for you. You know what I mean? It's nothing wrong with asking people where they get things from. But at the end of the day, before you go into the store and before you spend your money, you need to make sure that it's going to accentuate your body, and you need to make sure that it fits your body type. Because listen, we all have a body type. Every woman, every man, we all have one. We all fall into a category of the 5 body types. I'm going to get into that as time goes on throughout the year. But just know that you and your friend, 9 times out of 10, you two do not have the same body type. You and that colleague that you like their dress or their sweater, 9 times out of 10, you two do not have the same body type. So you can very well like whatever it is that they're wearing. But when you go to the store and when you pick it up, again, it could be in your size. But when you put it on, it's just something about it. It's just not fitting right. It's just not laying with ease. It's just not fitting. And so that's the thing you have to ask yourself as well. Does it like you back? The fourth thing that you have to ask yourself when you're taking stock of your clothing and your wardrobe for the new year is it in great condition? I mean, honestly, have you just worn your jeans down till you can't wear them anymore? One of the things that I hate is when I see people out and their jeans are so long to the point where the bottom of them have become ripped and torn and worn from them walking on them. That is not cool. are they in great condition? To me, that's not great condition, you know. So what about your sweaters? What about your handbags? You know, are the handles still on in great condition, or are they hanging on by the thread? You know, really examine your clothing and make sure that everything is in great condition. And so all of these different questions are things that you absolutely should be asking yourself while you are analyzing all of your wardrobe, you know, for the new year. Once you've asked yourself these questions, once you have went through each and every piece of clothing that you own, grab a bag, you know, grab a container and place those items that don't fit up to these questions that you have to ask yourself. You know, all of the items that you cannot fit, that you do not love, you know, that don't love you back, and that aren't in great condition, put them in a bag or put them in a container and donate them to, you know, a local charity or an institution. You know, if you have a favorite one, cool. If you don't have one, you know, ask someone, hey, listen, where do you get, you know, donate things that you no longer utilize? Go to the churches, go to the Goodwill, go to these places and donate the clothing. You know, what it's going to do is, number one, it's going to free up space in your wardrobe to receive new clothing. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing, you guys, you have to create a mental spark in your mind in order for you to feel comfortable about going out and buying more clothing. Because here's the thing, because you've asked yourself these questions, you're going to know on your mind and in your heart of hearts, listen, I really do need new clothing. You know, so you're not going to feel guilty about going to the store and buying new clothes, because you know that, hey, I've tried my clothes on and they just don't fit. Whether if it's jeans that you need to go purchase, whether if it's a new pair of shoes, whether if it's some new tops, you have already asked yourself these questions, and you have already taken the necessary steps. And so you're going to feel more comfortable and more confident about going into the store and buying new clothing, because you know that your clothes don't fit. You know that you don't like them. You know that they don't like you. You know what I'm saying? And you know that they're not in great condition. And so you're going to feel more comfortable about going out and buying clothing. The second thing, too, when you donate to a charity or an institution or a church, it makes you feel great. You know, it makes you feel very positive. It boosts your confidence to know that you have given to someone who's less fortunate. And again, that's going to immediately create you know, a sense of awareness and make you feel like, well, hey, listen, even if I do go buy myself some new clothing, at least I didn't throw my old clothing away. I gave it to someone else who needed it more than me. You know what I mean? So again, doing these things are going to create a level of awareness to make you feel comfortable about going to get new clothing. You know, the other thing about getting rid of clothing and decluttering and cleansing is that when you visually see your closet and your closet has a bunch of stuff in it and your drawers are filled with a bunch of clothing, it's never going to spark anything in your mind to make you feel like you should go out and buy more clothing, unless you're just an obsessive shopper, because there are people that are like that. They can literally have a closet full of clothing, but they continuously go out and buy. But then you have people who are the complete opposite, where because they visually see that they have a bunch of clothing, they have a closet filled with clothes. And again, the closet could be filled with clothing that doesn't serve them in any way, shape, form, or fashion. They can have a closet filled with so many things, yet they never have anything to wear. They can have dresser drawers filled with many different things, yet they never have anything to wear. So when you visually see that every day, you're never going to ever feel like you should go out and buy anything for yourself. So decluttering and analyzing everything yields so many different benefits. And so the other point of giving it away as well is, you know, you get a receipt. You get a receipt for you to utilize for your taxes. So again, you're walking away with a win-win situation when it comes to decluttering your closet and going through your wardrobe. You know what I mean? You're able to, number one, like I said, hey there, Happy New Year. Thank you for joining me. You're able to, number one, free up space for your new clothing. You're able to, number two, do something great and donate, to someone who's less fortunate. And number 3, you're able to write it off on your taxes. You're able to get a receipt, a donation receipt for you to write it off on your taxes. So either way you look at it, you're definitely going to come out on top with decluttering your closet and things like that. And so with all of that being said, if you're in the Connecticut area and you're looking to declutter your closet and you don't have any time and you have no idea where to start, you can absolutely contact me. I'm going to type my email address in the comments below. You can contact me to get your closet organized. If you're not in the Connecticut area and you're seeing this video, it's still all good. I will still be able to help you with the power of technology. I'm able to help people virtually, so you can contact me as well. I'm also going to share a picture with you. This is a before and after. This is the email that went out to my style community. I don't know if you can see it very well, but I will be posting something similar to this over on my Instagram page. So over here, to my right is a picture of the client's closet prior to me, cleaning it for her. And here's the thing, you guys, let's just be honest for a moment. We are not getting up every day focused on keeping our wardrobe clean and organized. A lot of everyday, day-to-day people, even celebrities, you're just so busy. Cleaning your closet and keeping your wardrobe organized is absolutely the last thing on your mind. You're focused on taking care of the kids. You're focused on all of the other things. And that is why our wardrobe and different things typically go to the wayside, because it's just not a priority. So her closet looking like this is absolutely normal. A lot of people think it's embarrassing. It's not embarrassing because it's normal. You're getting up every day, living your life. You have a lot on your plate. And so just throwing your clothes in there the best that you know how, that's normal. So don't ever feel embarrassed about asking someone to come in to help you do something like this, because again, it's not something that's on your mind. Over here is the after picture. And so again, don't ever feel like, this is not the norm. I can guarantee you that everybody's closet looks like this. And I can tell you one thing's for certain, two things for sure, that the reason celebrities look the way that they do, they always look very well put together, and they're always, so organized and stylish, is because they have someone that is providing that service for them. There's no way in the world that their schedule is going to allow them to be so organized. They have to put people in place. And so again, don't feel bad if your closet looks like this. This is really normal, you guys. And I think a lot of people shy away from getting help because they're embarrassed. And there's absolutely nothing to be embarrassed about. Again, you have a lot on your plate. And the last thing you're going to be focused on is keeping your closet clean and organized. And so, again, for those of you that are in the Connecticut area and you want to get your closet organization, I'm going to put my email in the comments. And if you aren't in my immediate area, it's still fine. I can still help you virtually. And listen, again, it's a new year. It's really time to step it up. It's really time to enhance and develop your individual style. If you are confused about what it is that you should be wearing, if you don't know your body type, if you're looking for helpful insight and looking for someone to help you get your style and get everything to the next level, absolutely contact me. I do introductory style sessions where you can talk to me for 15 minutes. You can tell me what your challenge is, and I will tell you exactly how I can help you. If you're interested in something like that, my email, again, will be in the comments. And so, also, if you have any other question or any other concern that you would like me to do a video about, you can also direct message me here, and I'll be more than happy to do a video. And here's the thing about asking that question. It's not only going to be beneficial for you to receive the answer, because I can guarantee you that there's somebody else that has that same concern and they're just afraid to ask. So absolutely, you asking is not only helping yourself, but you're going to help someone else. For those of you, just some last minute things before I sign off. For those of you that are on Instagram, please make sure you head over to Instagram now and follow me there. My handling is the same, The Style Educator. I share multiple tips throughout the day there, so you're able to get more knowledge and insight over there as well. And 2017 is the year for me to kick it up more and be more visual and do more videos like this. So I definitely want your feedback. I want to thank those of you that joined me live. For those of you that are going to be catching the replay of this, thank you for watching this video. If this information was helpful to you, do me a favor. Please make sure you hit the share button, because if it was helpful to you, 9 times out of 10, there's somebody that's connected to you and your friends on your page that can benefit from the information as well. We have to get into a space where we're sharing the information with not just ourselves, but with everybody else. And so, those are all of my announcements. And last but not least, if you are not a part of my freestyle community, you might want to join me. All of the information to join that is up above in the little bio of this page here. And if you're not attached to me on this page, meaning if you haven't hit the like button, make sure you do that so that you can get the notifications for when I go live. So once again, thank you for joining me. Happy New Year to you all. Thank you for those of you that continuously support me. Thank you to those of you who are new to my page. I got a bunch of new likes this week, so hello to you guys as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I will see you guys soon. You guys have a great and amazing Tuesday. Have a great week, and I will be coming back to you live.